The mandate of security market regulators around the world is very consistent, namely to ensure that securities markets and changes thereto are fair and efficient. Notwithstanding the consistency of the regulatory mandate, it is somewhat surprising that less than a handful of regulators have actually formally defined fairness and efficiency such that they can live up to their mandates. Addressing this task, the latest CMCRC research, to be published in the Journal of Business Ethics, seeks to define the terms fair and efficient such that one can build measurement proxies for each in order to ask and answer a very simple question. Does it matter whether markets are fair or not? To do this, the researchers define a fair market as one in which prohibited trading behaviours are minimised. This requires them to build measurement proxies for insider trading, market manipulation and broker-client conflict, the three key prohibited trading behaviours. They define an efficient market as one in which it is cheap to trade and in which the price that one is trading reflects all available information. This requires the researchers the need to measure transactions costs and price discovery. The paper introduces a three-way simultaneous equation model in which market design change, fairness and efficiency are estimated using three separate equations, allowing for the fact that the equations are not mutually independent. The paper provides the first tangible evidence that markets which are fairer are more efficient. Alternatively, markets that have less prohibited trading behaviours are cheaper to trade in. So how can an exchange operator go about cutting market manipulation? A broader implication of the study is that market design matters. The study presents evidence that closing auctions increase market fairness and lower the cost of trading. The paper also provides evidence that circuit breakers and the prohibition of short positions increases market fairness, but both these market designs substantially reduce efficiency, providing the first evidence that there may be a fairness-efficiency trade-off. The research also shows that the likelihood of the adoption of a real-time surveillance system rises as the number of market manipulation alerts rises, not surprisingly, and also it rises in the wake of the implementation of direct market access and in the absence of closing auctions. Conversely, the adoption of real-time surveillance is less likely where securities law violations contain stipulated penalties, as in the case of civil law vis-à-vis English common law jurisdictions.